So you find out your power is out. And not only is your power out, but your refrigerator, of course, is off. And the countdown begins. What's going to happen now? Are you going to go out to the store and grab yourself some ice? How long will the power outage last? Well, in this video, I'm going to be showing you how to use a power station with a solar panel to save the day. And together, we're going to learn how long this power station will run, how many days with solar power charging it while it's plugged into the refrigerator using pass-through charging. Think about that. It'll be charging a refrigerator while it's being charged via solar during the day. Let's check this out. Hi, this is Al from techmadeezy. The video you're about to watch is not sponsored. We paid for this product with our own money. When you hit like, subscribe, and share our videos, you're helping our channel. We sure hope this video helps you in some way. And if it does, please give us a like, subscribe, and become a part of our family. Lastly, we hope you say hi, and we hope you ask a question, because we surely enjoy chatting with our subscribers. Let's get started. All right, let's take a look at some inventory here and go over our plan of attack so we can get that refrigerator powered. So I've got two 100-watt solar panels. These are about 21 volts each. They're 100 watts. I've got a 200-watt solar panel here. This is about 21 volts. Combination, a little around 63 volts. Now I could probably connect these three solar panels in series, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to play it safe. I'm going to connect these two in series, okay, and then I'm going to connect this set with this panel in parallel, just so I'm making sure that I'm not going over the voltage. And I know I'm not, but I'm going to play it safe, and I just recently learned that, so it's pretty good stuff. Now we've got our Delta, right? This is the original Delta, by the way. There are new models out now, but I got this on a deal and decided to grab it. So I did get the Delta. I've got the MC4 cables with the XT60. It gets plugged right in here on the side. And this has got a built-in MPPT controller, which is phenomenal, okay? So we're gonna use this to connect to our solar panels. I've got extension cables, all right? So I'm gonna be putting this out in the yard for a couple of days. And then I've got my MC4 disconnector tool. You're going to need this if you're ever going to disconnect your solar panels from your MC4s, right? And then I did pick up a choice of cables that allow me to connect in parallel, all right? You'll need these if you're going to connect in parallel, and I'm going to be doing that. And we'll see what kind of wattage we generate. And the key thing is, at the end of the day, how many days can I go with the EcoFlow powering my refrigerator, especially at night when there's no sun, and then throughout the day, I'll fluctuate because of sun and clouds, but what kind of power will I generate? And at the end of the day, how many days can I go? And the good news is my refrigerator is a 2021 model. It's a new model. It doesn't use a lot of electricity. If you have an older refrigerator, that might be a different situation. I think I can go for days with this solution. I might actually be able to go to a week. I'm not sure. If it goes on too long, I'll have to stop it and just say good news. But let's get started with the setup. All right, we've got the panels set up, and let me show you what I did. So as I said, I set these two up in series. And all I did was take the male on this side and put it into the female on this side. And that is series. And now I connected those cables to an extension I had to use an extension because of the way I'm doing this. I went over here, and now I'm actually connecting them in parallel. All right, so I've got this larger 200 watt, and then I've got the two 200 watts. Okay, and so now all we do is we take, I have a long extension cord, an MC4 extension cord, and let's plug this in and see if it's working and what wattage we're getting. It's partially sunny right now, which is good news. So let's look and see if we can see the display. So you can see the display from this angle, and that's what we're going to use right now. So let's go ahead and plug in the XT60 now that everything is set up. All right, here's the XT60, which is connected to the MC4 cables. We're going to push this in all the way. All right, get a nice solid connection. Let's go back here now and see what we're seeing. There's the good news. We are receiving, it keeps going up because the sun is out. 70, 90, all right? So that's good news, right? Our panels are charging this, and because this has pass-through charging, which is a really important feature to get in a power station, I've got my refrigerator off. So let's go ahead and plug in this extension cord. I'm gonna go ahead and turn this on. So that is on, and now let's go inside and plug the refrigerator in. Okay, so refrigerator is off. Okay, here we go. Plugged in. We have power. Now let's go outside and see how much power we're using right now. All right, as you can see here, I am receiving almost 200 watts input from the solar panels, and the refrigerator is hardly using anything. Now, the reason why at this point is the refrigerator has obviously been on. It's cold, everything's okay in there. I also want to add, it is Sunday, 10:45 a.m. We have a 92% charge on the unit. So we'll see how it goes, and I'll update you. All right. For some weather protection, I put the unit in here, cracked open so air is flowing through here. The fans are on. I will keep an eye on the temperature, but the Delta is in here, and we're going to see how this works. We're not expecting really bad weather. We've got our cable running all the way into our house for our refrigerator. We'll keep an eye on it. Take you along on the journey. I have to cut this slot out so I can put this cable here and close my door in order to run this test for a couple of days. I used my Dremel. And voila! It is now flush. I can close my door. Just pop this open to see. And look, the refrigerator is using about 40 watts right now. I've got about 65 watts or 60 some odd watts coming in, and the battery is 94% charged. All right, so pretty good stuff so far. And it's only about 20 minutes in. I just wanted to pop this open and check. I also want to add, I will not be moving these panels. Normally, when you're charging solar, you do want to move your panels in the direction of the sun. This is pretty much the best because I get, the sun rises from the east and settles to the west. And so I'm going to get most of the sun that I'm going to need. The refrigerator looks like it's using about 40 watts right now, and then it goes back down to 0 because it's a newer model. And the wattage I'm getting in the shade right now is about 50 watts, so that's pretty good. Let's see how this goes. So, this was a great idea, but the bad news is the temperature is going to drop to about 48 degrees overnight. And the operating temperature on this guy here, I believe, is anywhere from 65 to 86. Now, that is what they call the perfect operating temperature. So, what I will do is when the sun goes down, I'll bring the EcoFlow inside, leaving it connected, and in the morning, I will obviously bring it back outside. and connect it to the panels. All right, so it is 6:20 p.m. and really we have no light out there. I mean, no sun, nothing that's juicing this up. So we've got 24 hours remaining with a 91% charge on the battery. We'll go ahead and look at what that is in the morning around 8 o'clock or so. So we'll record that, and then we're going to go ahead and plug this back into solar, and we're going to keep on going until we can deplete this battery, right? Right, our power is out, and we need to power our refrigerator, and that's the story. Okay guys, 12 hours into using this, and obviously I brought it inside. Uh, 21, 22, 23 hours left on the battery. 80%. The refrigerator is using around 40 watts still. 12 hours in. Again, in the morning, we'll take this out, connect it back to solar, and see how many days we can do. Pretty cool. All right, well, we are still plugged into the power station. We have power. Yes, we do. So we still have power in our refrigerator. Let's go ahead and take a look at the power station and see what that looks like. All right, it is about 15 minutes shy of 20 hours. I'm going to do a 24-hour check in about 4 hours. But let's take a look at the power station and see what we're working with here now. So 32%, so definitely drained it overnight. 7 hours remaining, and we're getting about 44 watts of usage on the refrigerator. So yeah, this is good. You know, then we'll take it out, you know, for now, plug it back into the solar panels. My longer extension cables come today. I'll be able to leave this inside while the solar panels are outside, but the cables that I'm using currently aren't long enough to do that. But this will go out and charge solar. And what's nice is if the sun is out, I mean, I'm getting 200 plus watts going back into this. So again, how many days can I do that, right? It's a matter of how much sun, but I don't know. It looks like I can go a while because the sun's going to be out probably in another 2 hours, and I've got 7 hours left on this. Let's keep going on. Let's see how this works. All right, good morning on day 2. It's 8:16 in the morning. It's 2.5 hours shy of 24 hours. We're getting some sun on the panels now. I brought the unit back out this morning. My extended cables are coming also. When they come, I won't have to bring the unit outside because the temperatures have changed. We were getting 70 to 80 degrees in the Northeast, and now the chill has come. And so we're going to have some up and down. But let's try to take a look at what we're getting here on the unit. Okay, so let's see how we can see this display here. All right, so as you can see, we have 17 hours to fully charge. The battery is 23%. We're getting 54 watts of input from the panel. And right now it looks like only one panel's got some sun on it, along with a little condensation that'll have to dry up. And the refrigerator isn't using any wattage right now, but I noticed a little while ago it was using as much as 60 watts. So pretty interesting. All right, the panels are fully, the sun is just banging right now, guys. Look at that sun, if you can see it. I don't know if you can, I'm blind right now. Banging. Let's take a look in the magical box and see what we see. There we go. 28% charged. We've got 140 some odd watts going into this unit. All right, just a quick peek. and then we'll do the 24-hour check. All right, 24 hours later, day 2, 190 watts coming in from the solar panels right now. Refrigerator's using 40, so that's good. Battery is charged 40%. 6 more hours it should be charged, but again, that's based off of the input wattage, which will change. There we go. So our input wattage from the solar panels right now with clouds in the sky, 30 watts. The refrigerator is using about 40 watts. Power station is charged at 52%. Okay, so we are sitting here, Brooklyn and I, and it is day 2. A little after 8 p.m., we are about 33 hours into this test that we're doing. Now, as you can see, we have 30% battery left. It is saying we have about 7 hours left on battery alone. Now, if that's the case, and this refrigerator continues to use 40 some odd watts, well, we basically won't make it to 48 hours. All right? We'll make it to 40 hours, but we won't make it to 48 hours. So I'm going to keep an eye on this. And listen, the challenge we faced with this test has been that we had a lot of clouds on both days. And that affected recharging this fully in order to go for days, which I really thought it was going to do. All right, guys, so 2 hours left, 9% of the battery. The refrigerator is using currently 46 to 47 watts. We're coming to the final stretch. All right, guys, so it is about 5 minutes after 1 a.m. And yep, it's done. The battery is drained. This is the end of our test. All right, wow. What a fun test to do. And this EcoFlow Delta 1300 with the 3 solar panels allowed us to keep our refrigerator on for 38 hours and 20 minutes. That's a day and a half. The only way we would have done better is if we would have had more sun. Sun was our challenge. We had clouds on the majority of some of the days. We were using, as you know, 3 solar panels, one 200 watt and the other 2 were 100 watts. Now, obviously you'd think you'd get 400 watts out of the solar panels, but you're not, because the efficiency is around 50%. We were getting a little over 200 watts input, charging the Delta from the sun while we were using it to charge, keep the refrigerator plugged in. So not bad. Listen, any better than the EcoFlow Delta are going to be the newer models. They have the Delta Max and the Delta Pro. I will have a slide coming up comparing all 3 models. And the one thing that's nice about some of the newer models, and I believe both are expandable, meaning you can connect additional batteries to the Max and the Pro. You don't have that capability on the Delta. The Delta is $1,199 right now. We'll put some links in the description. Hey, keep in mind, our video is not sponsored. We went out and bought the Delta to do this video. So please give us a thumbs up. I surely hope you subscribe to our channel and look out, because we're going to have the slide coming up comparing all 3 of the Deltas to help you make any decision. Ask any questions, let us know. And thank you so much. Hey guys, take a moment and give us a thumbs up. We'd really appreciate it. As you can see, Brooklyn, she's waving her tail for you. Take a moment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit the bell and you'll get notified of new videos we come out with. Also, follow us and contact us on Instagram, Twitter, or Facebook. We'd love to have you. Thank you so much, and have a wonderful day.